Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of The King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Card Racing, and the generous support of our Kickstarter backers.
Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back here today for one of our Gen Con Bonanza Explosion Blood, brought to you by our awesome, those three of them, sponsors down below, but there's only two. And I'm very excited today because I'm going to be talking about Dice Town from AEG. We're in our Gen Con Bonanza Blowout. We got to play some new games, and this is what we talk about them. So I got to sit down and I got to play a 4-player game of AEG's new game, Dice Town. I didn't hear too much buzz about this game, but I was very excited about it. I like the idea, but essentially, you're going to roll some dice on your turn, and your dice are going to go onto this big board, and everybody's got their own board in front of them. So it's going to come with 4 boards, very nice looking boards, and there's going to be spots on the board, I believe 30 spots on the boards, where you're going to have different special abilities. So one might say, if you get like a black 2, you'll get 1 victory point. This one might give you a stone, or an ore, or a wood, that you're going to use those stone or woods that you accumulate in order to build better buildings. Now, better buildings are going to come in the form of, micro cards. Think like the original Ticket to Ride size micro cards. And then you're going to put those onto your board. So now, instead of when you roll like that black 2, instead of getting 1 victory point, it might say you get 2 victory points, or it might say you get 2 woods, or it might give you a cool special ability or superpower. And so you're going to continually keep doing this and be building up your Dice Town, improving everything. It's a little bit like it's kind of like a deck builder in that aspect, where you are collecting stuff to build stuff to improve your board. Instead of it being a deck, though, you're building a town. It's a very interesting concept. You win the game by either completing an entire row, because as I mentioned, you're going to have 5 rows where you're going to have 5 dice. But there's a little bit more to that, because there's lots of different actions you can take. Let's say you roll on something and you don't like it. You're like, I don't want to attack anybody. I don't want to do this turn. I already have too much wood, because you can only have you can only keep 1 piece of wood, 1 stone, 1 ore at the end of the round. Then you can just, you can take that die off, and maybe you can move something to the left or the right, or you can take it off and you can get one of these little clue tokens, I think they are, which you can essentially convert those for 2 to 1 on any resource you want. It seemed like there was lots of different ways to go at it. You can build up, you just build as much as you possibly wanted, and just get cool special abilities all around the thing. You can focus specifically on getting, just getting victory points by rolling victory points, or you can focus specifically on attacking other people and forcing them to get what are called refresh tokens on there, which are bad because you have to remove a die to put them back on there. Or you could focus on attacking one of the bandits that are attacking cities, or you can focus on just building up resources eventually, and then getting lots of different ways to get points. Tons of variability in this sort of thing. After the first play, it seemed like there was tons of variability. I didn't really hear too many people talk about it at Gen Con, and I think that is a dang shame, because did I just say dang shame? I really liked this game. Like, this is one of the ones that I'm actually going to consider picking up, just because I liked it that much. It just completely caught me off guard. I knew I wanted to try it, and I really liked it. It does have a little bit of the curse of the 2 to 4 players. It might even be 1 to 4 player, because that's an extremely hard market to get into, because there's so many games that play at that player count. But Dice Town from AEG is absolutely one that I think you need to check out. Is it good enough to say that you should just buy it immediately? No, I don't think so, because I think it might not be for everybody, definitely, because there is a lot of luck with the dice rolling. Like, you might buy all these cool cards, but if you never roll the die to land on there, and granted you have a 1 in 6 shot of doing it each and every time, that might tick off some people, but still, Dice Town from AEG is just one of the games that I really enjoyed. It might sneak into my top 10 games at Gen Con that I saw, the top 10 things we saw at Gen Con. So that is Dice Town from AEG, one I highly recommend you check out. If you're enjoying this Gen Con coverage, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. In the comments below, let me know, what love letter theme would you like? If they could make you just 1 copy of Love Letter, 1 specific, very nice copy of Love Letter, what theme would you want it to be? For me personally, I think I would want it to be Fonzie. Who's Happy Days. I want a Happy Days love letter. And I want it to look nice and official. I want people to be like, is that a thing? Is Happy Days things a thing? I'll be like, yeah, of course it is. You got the Fonz? I got the Fonz. I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm tired. And as always, if you enjoyed this content, please be sure to click on the subscribe button down below. Thanks for your time, YouTube.
Bowers Game Corner presents Gencon Video Bonanza 2015. Brought to you by Gatekeeper Games, makers of the King's Armory, Thunder Track, the new sequel to Turbo Rally Kart Racing, and the generosity of these great companies. They support us, go support them.